everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a really great day again. I'm starting out with a partial highlight, then a haircut for one of my best friends, and then also another partial, potentially a full highlight at the end of the day. This client is also a really good friend of mine. Actually, everybody is a good friend of mine today, which I'm super happy about. The last one of my day today will be probably just a baby light. I just did her wedding hair and we kept it very natural. All I added in were low lights just to really blend it out. She wanted to go for the Sophia Richie, I don't know her new last name, the Sophia Richie kind of vibe. So I'm sure by now she's gonna want to add in just a few little highlights back in, but we'll see. But I'm gonna get a lot of clips of everything today, and I can't wait to bring you guys along. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love if you would go ahead and subscribe, and then yeah, let's get through the day. Also, I just have to show I am living for my outfit today. This is my husband's bandana, but I just stole it from him. And then I have these really cute pants on. Nope, you can't see them. And then I have on, also can't see them, but I have on tan Matisse booties, like little almost cowboy style boots, but everything just flows so cute today. It's like denim on denim. I'm really giving Western vibes, which kind of flows with sun and rose, but I just thought it was so cute. But anyways, okay, back to our video. So I just finished my first client. We ended up changing what her original appointment was. She came in with this beautiful inspo pick. It was definitely an ombre. It still had some bright pieces around the front, but she really wanted to go something more fallish. So what we did was a dry gloss. I used 6N, 6CB, 6ABN, 6NCH, and then 5C to create her shadow root, or her ombre, at the top. And then what I did with her ends was I went in and tipped them out. I didn't tease them. I literally just kind of balayaged them. It was really just at the tip, so it wasn't too much. I did bring a little bit of it up just to get some of those lowlights out. Normally I would go in with a 30 vol if I'm doing actual highlights, but with her hair I just used a 20 vol. I didn't let it sit for too long, so that's why I was able to overlap with the 20 instead of a 10 or a much lower developer. But with the gloss, I applied that first, and I made sure to really start bringing it further down in the back, making sure I was brushing each section to blend it down. And then with her money pieces were actually straight across bangs at one point. It was a really cool color that I had done. It was very bright in the bang area, and it was more of a true balayage. It had the shadow root up at the top, but she had the blended highlights in it. So I worked with that. She goes about 16 weeks in between her appointments, so she had a good amount of regrowth. So I just glazed right up here, tapped that out. I was super light around the hairline because I still wanted her to have that slight brightness in the front. And then I always apply that first if I'm going to do something like that, and I like to do it on dry hair. That way it can sit for the full 20 minutes. She actually sat for 40 minutes in total after I finished applying the tipped out ends, and that gave it the perfect brightness. At the bowl, I didn't have to do anything, no toning, and this is really important, and I like to tell people this. Don't overdo it. If the hair has lifted to the perfect tone, and she was the perfect level 10, there was no underlying warmth, there was no splotchy areas, nothing. You don't have to tone every single person's hair. If you're even toning with just a 10N and some clear, you're still going to darken that hair a little bit. So if it is at the perfect blonde, don't touch it unless you need to neutralize or correct some pieces. but with her, I didn't have to. And then with pricing for this, because she was originally scheduled for a partial, I did not end up doing a partial. The amount of color that I use when I'm doing a full partial is where I calculate it out to be about $200, give or take. Well, never take, always a give. So, or I don't know how you would say that. Anyways, it starts at 200 and it can go up. It's never going to go below that unless I don't do a partial and I do a smaller service. Anyways, I charged her for a root retouch because I used the same amount of color as I would for a full root retouch. And then with the amount of lightener that I mixed, honestly, it came out to be about 40 grams, and that includes like the 1-to-2 ratio. So to me, I priced that out as like just a gloss price, which is $65, and then my root retouches are $90. So that total came out to be $155. Typically when I am doing a partial, I use toner more often than not, a shadow root, because most people like their roots like touched out, like little buffed. And then the amount of foils that I can put in somebody's hair for a partial ranges between like 60 to 100, depending on how bright they want to be. I probably put at max 15 foils in this girl's hair. No reason for that. She sat for 40 minutes in total. Application took me about 20 minutes. No reason to charge that. So, and if you are a stylist, I would love to know if you would price that way or if you would not price that way. It's always interesting how some people look at their books and how they want to choose to price. To me, lowering that price really reflected the actual work that I did versus what I would do for an actual partial. Also, if I had added a haircut on, she didn't need one today, it would have raised the price up $60 extra. But I would love to know if you guys would do something like this. And also, if you use the formula that I gave you guys, obviously I didn't give you the the full ratio of what I used, but I would love to know if you guys have used something like this, if you want to use something like this. Granted, every head of hair is going to be different, but yeah, let me know in the comments like how you feel about it, if you like it, if you're like, oh god, I would have changed this. I think that would be really fun to explore different variations of it, and I just want y'all's like feedback on that. But anyways, I am about to start setting up for my next appointment. She will be here in about 30 minutes. I'm gonna get some lunch in really fast, or maybe I might wait till afterwards. But yeah, the next one's just a haircut, and then since we had kind of like one of my friends is about to tour here and I'm so excited for her. Anyways, so since I had a turn of events with my first appointment with color, I'm wondering how my last appointment with color is going to go, if we're actually going to stick to adding any highlights in, if maybe she just wants a haircut and she's loving it. I can see her kind of wanting to add some brightness into her hair, but you never know, we're coming into fall, so let's see what the day brings us. But I will catch you guys in a little bit.